What do you think was the hardest part of going through that?
The hardest part was I lost my father as well. After I was 17, just turned 18, and I was playing my first year of first class cricket. So first class cricket in India is the highest level of state cricket, and after that you start playing for your second level Indian team and then eventually the Indian team. So I was at that level, and it was my breakthrough year, and that's when my father passed away. So I think that was like everything's going bad, and that for us was the worst part of it all.
I want to ask you about your parents, and there's a funny moment involving your dad as well. But what do you think you learned from your folks?
What I learned from my dad was, as you can understand, in junior level cricket and coming up in any institution, you have a lot of things happening around selection and people being favored and doing the wrong things, and it's a lot of manipulation happens in terms of the important people getting their way and stuff like that. So we faced that as well, and there were many instances when I was growing up when literally my father was told that if you want your child selected or something like that, you'll have to do a few things to get him there.
Meaning what?
Meaning, doing a few favors for people or just entertaining people for the sake of it and stuff like that. And he was a self-made man, and he thought, no, this is not the right thing to do. I'm not going to entertain someone just so that my son can play state cricket. If he is good enough, he's going to make it on his ability, and if not, so be it. And because he was so strong and self-made, that taught me a lot of things, because had he chosen the wrong path for me, I would have become a guy who looks for excuses, because you learn everything from looking at what your parents do and the example they set. So I would have become a guy who looks for excuses, maybe could never reach the highest level. So what that taught me was to just believe in yourself, believe in your performances, and that's the only thing that will always speak for you. So those were the most important teachings for me growing up, to see the right thing happening in front of my eyes, and purely because we didn't also have the resources to do anything which was outrageous or extravagant, that taught you the values of life.